So these are the 6 common triggers for the Part 1 questions. I'll go through them all, and then I'll do each one individually and explain what the examiner is looking for in those questions. Where you have verb, you can substitute any verb: play, sing, eat, work. And also with noun, you can substitute any noun: job, music, sport, and so on. So here are the 6. Do you verb? Are you good at it? Did you verb as a child? Do you prefer A or B? Do you think noun is important? Which noun is popular in your country? So let's take the first one. Do you play a musical instrument? Do you take photographs? Do you celebrate your birthday? Do you play a sport? All of these are talking about habits. So the examiner wants to see if you can talk about your regular habits. So really you want to say how long you've done something and how often you do it. For example, yes, I've played the piano since I was a child. I play regularly, or once in a blue moon. Every now and again, I play on a fairly regular basis. So those are just a few ideas, but that's what the examiner's looking for. The next question: are you good at it? Are you good at taking photos? Are you good at playing football? Are you good at playing the guitar? The examiner wants to see if you can talk about ability, how well you do something. So look for phrases that express your ability. Yeah, I'm pretty good at playing the guitar. Or I can hold my own. I wouldn't say I'm gifted, but I can play fairly well. I have a bit of a knack for playing the guitar. Next one. Did you verb as a child? Did you play the guitar as a child? Did you play sports as a child? And so on. So here it's testing if you can talk about past habits. So the need to use the past tenses for habits. I used to. I would. I often, simple past. I often played at home. These are all ways of talking about habits, and this is what you need to produce. The next one. Do you prefer A or B? And here they're often comparing two things, like do you prefer to access the internet with a mobile phone or the computer? Do you prefer to travel by plane or by train? Do you prefer the countryside or the city? So you have to show you can express a preference, comparing two things and evaluating them. So very directly say which. Well, I much prefer the mobile phone to the computer. I tend to like to use my mobile phone rather than my computer. And then say why. And here you're comparing and evaluating. Well, my mobile phone is far better than the computer because, and so on and so on. Next, do you think music is important? Do you think it's important for children to do exercise? Do you think reading is important? Do you think the family is important? So again, it's looking for opinion, comparing, and maybe evaluating. So give your opinion, say why, and I suggest give an example. Short. So for example, do you think the family is important? Absolutely. We can learn so much from our family. For example, in my family, we always have dinner together and we discuss ideas share and learn from each other? And which nouns are popular in your country? Which food is popular? Which jobs are popular? What kind of transport is popular in your country? And here again, we're looking to express an opinion. Can you make comparisons and evaluate different nouns? So again, answer directly, say why, and give an example. So, for example, what job is popular in your country? As far as I can see, in my country, being a football player is a very popular job because so many people want to be famous and make a lot of money. For example, when I was at school, all of my friends wanted to be football players. So that's it. These are 6 of the common triggers you'll find in the part 1 for the Ielts speaking. These questions come up across all of the topics. Of course, there are lots of other questions, but it's really useful to know these triggers and to be prepared and to know what the examiner is looking for.